King Chip. Some of my favorite records that you have are with him in it, from The End to TGIF. Anything that you and King do together is greatness.
Yeah.
There's a record on here that we have yet to hear. It's called Brother with King Chip and with A$AP Rocky. I understand you and King because you guys are like brothers. Why bring A$AP into a song like that?
Well, I feel like, you know, I usually pick my features based on like when I meet people and their energy and all that. And when I met them, I didn't have a record prior. Like, you know, you come in the studio and then we make something from scratch, you know. But like, you know, just sitting there and vibing with him and just feeling this energy was like, man, this is like, you know, like a young homie. Like, this is somebody who really looks up to me in a way that I've never really witnessed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm still fairly new in the business, but I came out at a time when it wasn't much going on creatively. And, you know, I inspired a whole new generation, a whole new wave of MCs, and that's overwhelming. And we got in the studio. I felt like this was somebody that I could have known my whole life. Just this young homie from around the way. He's just cool as hell. And then like throwing Chip in the equation. I mean, like you said, Chip is my brother anyway. So it just kind of made sense. And I wanted to put together a record, you know, for young black men to like just really listen to and vibe to and really understand the concept of what a brother is. Because I think niggas got it twisted, you know.
Another record that really struck me by surprise is the Solo Dolo Part 2. You have Kendrick Lamar on that record, but Solo Dolo, the first one, on Man on the Moon, that's very significant to me. You're letting your fans in like to a kind of I feel lonely type of song, or I feel like I'm the only one that can like recognize what I'm going through right now. Why bring Kendrick into that song?
The whole concept of, you know, Solo Dolo Part 2, it was kind of like a reimagining of the record. It wasn't necessarily like a continuation of the theme per se, but I sampled the same band. Manahan Street Band. I sampled another one of their records, which I used on Solo Dolo Part 1. And Kendrick's just energy about, like, you know, when I think of Kendrick, you know, he is backed by, you know, Dre, but I see him as his own entity, like, you know, his own person. He's down his own lane. Yeah. He's Solo Dolo, just killing shit.
Just like you and Kanye, I feel like you guys will have what you're bringing to the game beyond the big cosigns that you've had. Michael Bolton is on the album.
He's the best ever, man. Like, really, like, a nice guy, very humble, very down to earth. I'd work with him again any day. I just kind of had the idea. I heard his voice on this hook that I came up with. And within like 3 days of like the first reach out, we were in the studio working. And Chip's on the record too with him. So those two worlds together and the way the music changes in that song is 9 minutes long, 9 to 10 minutes long. Wow. And it kind of just changes up a bunch of times, and it's just like this club record that's like some other shit.